the NFL on EA Sports.
And we'll see this team's towering tight end. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. Great game in store for y'all. And it's coming up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and while it was a fun game to watch, I think it's something he's going to have to find some balance. For better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. Sometimes it worked out. Other times, it was a complete disaster. At the end of the day, it was enough to win. If he wants to keep stacking victories, he has to limit the amount of risky throws. At some point, they're going to catch up to him. I can promise you this defense, they're salivating at the mere thought of him putting the ball in harm's way.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And the Falcons will have great field position right around midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the play fake, here's MADDEN. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. That's the way to get started. A pick up to 17 and a very quick 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A run now on 2nd down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say?
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
To throw, it's Manning. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. 7-0. Just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And they've used him quite a bit in passing games. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back. And you wonder, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff running right. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Complete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. This drive starts with 1st down. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Manning. And is downfield to the tight end hits. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team scheme makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. To the air is Manning. Throw over the middle, caught by London. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He is net and drop. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw is Manning. That's complete. It's Jalen Pope. On third down, it's Manning. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. And might take them out of field goal range. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line is that big open. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elo.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Now Penix on 3rd and long. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they trapped him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, we've come upon halftime, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage. and generally taking this offense out of its flow. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And left side, it's caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
It's 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in for the score. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On third down, it's Robinson. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
False start. Offense. Still first down.
Gift, and here comes Robinson. Oh, a loose football. The defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A tight end in motion now. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And his guys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Falcons offense. And their running back set to go once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. And here's Bijan. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the punt. So we are through 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Now give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's a handoff, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll stay on the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do.
And he's in for the touchdown. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. The ball comes out. It is picked up by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a
powering forward. He's in. That's a touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And his guys add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended, Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, here's Penix. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the gun, here is Penix. That one on target. Holt's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense that we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Third and long. To throw again, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Jalen Holt that time. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a pop.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of it. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll throw. It's in trouble. Down he goes.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on first or second down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know if...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons cut into the lead a little bit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll try the right side this time. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rival.